Welcome on this sunny afternoon. In fact, I should have brought you to my kitchen because it was there that the idea of my blog started. When I'm in my kitchen cooking, I'm always singing. Now, I'm not a soprano, I'm not a donna, but I like singing and it makes me happy. And all of a sudden, I realized that I did exactly the same as my mother did. When she was cooking, she was singing too, which is a nice thing that she gave me. But then I realized that probably there were other things we picked up from our parents, from our siblings, without realizing it. The good stuff, the complicated stuff, the way of loving, of caring, of worrying that they handed over to us even before we were old enough to make a choice ourselves. And I won't say that it's perfect and I won't say that it's terrible. It's just the fact they were there before us, they were first, so they gave it on to us. And it's just like the world. Daily life is teaching us things every day without sometimes us realizing. So I went back in time and I would like to you to do the same. So just for a moment, close your eyes, take a deep breath in, slowly breathe out. And now I want you to picture that you are standing in front of the door of the house where you grew up. You stand in front of it. Let me count 10 seconds before you open your eyes. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Now take a deep breath in and notice how this feels just that moment before you step into the house. It's strange, huh? Now in 1960, the psychiatrist Murray Bone developed a family system theory, which became very much influential for framework in psychology. His final finding was, or the central finding was, that a family is not a collection of individuals, but it is a system with patterns, roles, and rules that operates whether anyone is aware of them or not. Emotional patterns, ways of handling anxiety, relating to others, defining yourself, are all passed down across generations. Not only genetically, but through behavior modeling and that invisible emotional climate in a house. The way a caregiver responds to a child's emotion set the scene for that child, how it will later on respond to emotions and towards other people, towards its own emotions. Now, once that I was that far, I did another test. So, if you want to follow me, I'm going to read you a sentence and you will fill in the word that pops up in your mind. Are you ready for it? Something I learned about love from watching my family was And now you give me your, better you give to yourself your honest answer. Did that feel warm, hard, cold, all of it together? So we are not always aware of the fact that things are repeating in our life that may have started back then when we were young, when we were at home. We don't blame, we don't open wounds, but sometimes it's interesting to know where does that reaction come from? Who did we learn it from? And did they learn it in their time from the one who came before them? So I want you to do another test. Can you take or find a picture where you are very young together with your family? Now you're going to look at that picture, intensively look at it for about 2 minutes, and then you ask yourself, do I recognize something from myself in the other? Do I see something that's similar? Maybe the way somebody holds his body, the way they move, the expression on their face, something in their eyes, I don't know, just something. And maybe you will notice that little thing that you didn't notice before. Can you also try to remember what was your given role within the family? Not something that was written out or that was officially mentioned, but that everybody expected and agreed on that you would behave in this way. So, really, we came far. And first thing I want to do is having gratitude for that one thing that feels special to you, that you are happy that you got it from your family. For me, there are a lot of things. It's that singing in the kitchen, it's the easy laughter, it's the stubbornness I have. So just think about it, try to find it. And then I realized that maybe for you it will be something totally different. Maybe the humor, the loyalty, that special way of caring, of loving. Just let it come, let it flow into you. And then I realized that knowing where some reactions came from set me free to change, to find my own, my original reaction, my authentic behavior. So I hope maybe this will help you too. Because once you know where it comes from, it is the beginning, if you want to change something, to make that new thing, to find your own authenticity, something that is really yours, and that maybe one day you will pass on also. And to finish this, I would like to go back to my first novel that I wrote, which had the title The Fingerprint of an Angel. And this was a sentence I got on my first trip in India. In India, people say, as long as the baby is in the mother's womb, you feel the sorrows, the laughter, the problems, the pains, the joys of your mother. But the moment you are born, your guardian angel comes and says, put his finger here above your lip. This is your fingerprint of your angel. That moment, your angel sets you free. You forget everything that you lived in your mother's womb, and you are ready to make your own choices as a free person, to be authentic in your being, in your loving, in your caring, in whatever you do. So when you want to, when I look at this, it makes for me a connection with what we saw before. You know where it comes from, but you have that freedom of choosing your own way of being, your own life, your own authenticity. And for me, honestly, it's very important. Well, I hope I could help you find some way somewhere. Have a lovely ending of the day. Enjoy it. Enjoy the summer, which is coming slowly. And see you back soon. Love you all. Bye.